Hey, welcome back to the Happy Homestead. I'm Amanda, and today we are going to dive back into our homemade salad dressing series. We're having chicken fingers and sweet potato fries for dinner tonight, and I need to make some honey mustard dressing. Honey mustard is one of my favorite dressings, not only for a salad, but also it's really great as a dipping sauce too. So I'm gonna show you how to make this a little bit more viscous, a little bit more liquidy for a dressing, and a little bit thicker for a sauce. So I guarantee you have most of these ingredients probably already in your house. There's nothing fancy or special, and it's, again, so much better for you than anything store-bought. I'm going to be using my Vitamix once again to make this. I did this for, I think, a dressing previously. Now, if you don't have a Vitamix, that is okay. You can do it in any kind of high-speed blender, or you can also do this in a food processor. And if you really want to go old school, you can do it by hand. That is always possible too. So I'm just taking 2 cloves of garlic here, throwing them in. I'm going to take half of a shallot and put that in as well. Just going to chop it up into quadrants and put that in. Next on the list is some Dijon mustard. So I have some organic Dijon mustard here. I'm going to do between 2 and 3 tablespoons. Now again, I don't measure directly when I'm doing salad dressings. It's all about how it tastes to me. But that's probably 3. I also want to have a decent amount of this for our chicken fingers. We're going to take honey. This is raw honey from our own beehives. So certainly you can use honey from the store. I would just recommend that you really do your best to try to find a local beekeeper and buy honey directly from them. I'm going to do about 2 tablespoons. And once we mix all this up, we're going to taste it. And so if I need to add anything more, I will. Now, a lot of dressings, or honey mustard dressings in particular, they'll use a vinegar, and white wine vinegar is a really good option, but we're gonna go with an organic apple cider vinegar with the mother. This just adds another level of health and immune boosting properties to this dressing, and we're gonna add 1 tablespoon to start. And that just cuts the sweetness a little bit. We're also going to add a little bit of fresh squeezed lemon. Try not to get the seeds in there. Maybe a teaspoon. And I'm going to drizzle in my olive oil while we are mixing. I'm going to do just a pinch of salt. All right, let's mix this up, taste it, and we'll see if we need to add anything else. I'm going to start drizzling in some olive oil, starting with 1 tablespoon. Let's taste it. Ooh, that's really good. I can tell though, I'm gonna need to make more. It didn't make, it's perfect for a salad, but for dipping, I'll probably have to double everything, but it's delicious. I actually don't even want to change it. So I'll post the recipe down below, but again, with salad dressings, you don't have to be exact. It's just about throwing things in, tasting it, see what you like, see what it's missing, right? If it's too sweet, cut it with a little bit more of the apple cider vinegar. And if it's too tart because of the vinegar, add just a tad bit more honey. I'm just gonna pour it in this glass jar I have. And I will be doubling this to make a larger batch. So I made this a little bit more liquidy, right? A little more runny than I really want for my dressing. So I'm going to actually add more Dijon mustard in this second batch and probably a little bit less oil. If I wanted to cut anything out, right, it would be the oil. I don't want to cut it out, but reduce that. So if you're going to try to make it thicker, I would not reduce necessarily the honey or even the vinegar. I would reduce the oil. So the recipe I post down below will be the doubled recipe. Change it if you'd like. Feel free to have it. Feel free to triple it, whatever you need to do for your needs and your family. This was a very quick and easy dressing. Thanks for joining me. I hope you try it. Let me know what you think. Stay healthy, stay well. Bye-bye.